Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. It's an earlier stream than usual. Once again, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, I mean, like I said, band practice is going to be happening a bunch, so more early streams. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here, as always. Yeah, it is. Someone said Europe-friendly stream. My Euro pussy is ready. Mod, send that guy $20,000. Anyway, hi everyone. Listen, welcome to the stream. I wanted to tell you what was going on yesterday. I had to go to an event, and even though there was an NDA that was only for one aspect of it, the other part of it I was able to talk about and record. And yeah, I'll talk about the bus guy. So this was the event. Cool, huh? All right, no, I'll show you. All right, well, that was the event. Thanks for watching. It was a Sony event for their new fucking TV. I don't know why I was invited to this. Fucking whatever. It wasn't even gaming related. So when people were like, Vinny, is it Valve? Is it something really crazy? Well, it's video game adjacent. I mean, they make game consoles. And I don't really get invited to stuff like this. I mean, game stuff once in a while, and New York City's not really the place for a lot of this shit. Usually it's like LA or something. But I figured, you know what? Open bar. So I went, and they showed a new RGB technology. And I'll hand it to them. My eyes were bleeding by the end of it. It was really crazy. So they have a new TV. Sorry if this is an advertisement. I got paid in gummy bears. You know what I mean? And free drinks. But I'm just telling you what I saw. They have pixels that are really bright. That's it. There is another aspect of it that, that there's like something related to an NDA. Was also really cool. Nothing like revolutionary as far as I thought. It was just neat. But, yeah, it was just really bright colors on a new TV. Yep. I do not get a free TV, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. I don't know how much. I have no idea. I got I can become a walking advertisement for Sony. I got a shirt, and I also got like candy. And then there were event stations where you had to like paint a wall or like splat a cookie. Not in that way, with color. It wasn't a nookie cookie situation. And then you just like watch TV and you choose which one has good colors. It was weird. I mean, and it was like full of influencers and, whatever. It was cool. I mean, it's nice to be invited. I gotta be honest, chat. In terms of the TV itself, yeah, the colors were popping bright like a pussy, but I didn't see anything that made me want to like, oh god, I gotta buy this TV. It was just like, wow, those colors are crazy. But I thought, it was just neat to be invited to an event. Free drinks. There was like appetizers, and they gave like a little speech talking about it. So that was what happened. Speaking of Sony, has anyone else seen the new Sony DRM that they're doing? Where you have to be online because it checks every 30 days? That's really cool. Do you remember E3 2013 when Xbox One shot itself in the foot really badly and Sony had like this moment where they just like handed a game to someone? They're like, yeah, here you go. And then like they basically, from that, it's impossible to say for sure, but from that, Sony became I would say, pretty good shoo-in for that generation. For, like, the best. So now I think, yeah, Sony is doing this DRM thing, and they're saying it's to stop refund scams. It's only on for the first 2 weeks for new purchases to prevent returns and piracy. Now, that's what I've read? 30-day license for new digital PS4 and PS5 purchases. They're still yet to acknowledge its change, leaving PlayStation owners in the dark about exactly what's going on. It gets replaced with a permanent license after 14 days. So does that mean that PT will no longer be playable on many consoles? Games from before do not change. Oh, okay. It's for new purchases. All right. Well, I mean, I wish they would probably, you know, maybe say something. That would be cool if they could just, like, be more forthcoming about it and, like, not blindside people. Anyway, I had a great time at the Sony event. You know, as usual, there were no games, but it was just TV. And so anyway, I drank a little bit. I had, they had like weird, the whole thing was RGB themed. So there was like really brightly colored candy, really brightly colored paint, the whole thing. And then drinks too, right? So I'm having, I had a drink, I think it was like a weird tequila green thing, whatever. And then I had a blue thing. So for some reason, there are people that think I don't take the bus. Well, I'm not too good for the bus. And truthfully, it just sucks to get back to Staten Island. So that's one way to do it. All right, so here's what happened. Okay, I'm on the bus. And I'm real tired. You know, the drinks just put me to sleep at this point in my life. I guess they kind of always did, if I can be honest. But I notice it more now. And it's a full bus. Someone sits next to me. I nod off a little bit. Maybe 30 minutes later, I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm on the Verrazano Bridge. I'm like, what the hell's happening? Where am I? Oh, right, I'm on a bus. I check my phone. Decide to check the Vinesauce subreddit. Because I guess I like the paint. What can I say? And there's a post saying, holy shit, guys, I think I sat next to Vinny on a full bus. I'm not sure if it's him. I may never know. But I'm pretty sure that was Vinny on a full bus, and he looked tired, so I didn't want to bother him. So I just slowly turn my head to the right. And I'm like, hey, it is I. And we talked for a minute. And he was like, oh, I didn't want to bother you. I can't believe this. I'm like, what? I live on Staten Island. Why is this unbelievable? Like, of course people are going to run into me from time to time. I'm real. And we talked, and he was really nice. He was very respectful of my space and everything. And we just, talked for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever it was. And then he made a post, and he said, it was him. Meanwhile, everybody called him out for Vinny derangement syndrome. They were like, that's not him. That's how dare you. Vinny's not real. You saw Gray Leno. Weird series of events. Really nice dude. But that was a fucking shock to my system. I went into fight or flight mode when I saw that post. I was like, are you fucking serious? Is this... All right, I guess I'm saying hi to someone. It was fucking hilarious, actually. But no, it was cool. I just never in my life, you know, I've had, people do recognize me once in a while. It doesn't happen a ton outside of video game conventions, but it happens. Like if I'm in Manhattan, it'll happen once in a while. It's rare, but it happens. You get used to it. I'm lucky it doesn't happen all the time, because that would drive me absolutely fucking crazy. But this is the first time that happened. So, you know, there's new experiences all the time. Huh, crazy. Well, anyway, that was my day yesterday. I just thought you might want to know. Do you like televisions, chat? Bro really baited us in with Tamagotchi to make us listen to unrelated stuff for over 10 minutes. Kappa. Have you ever been to my streams before?